insight, and inclusiveness are the three essential qualities of leadership. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you are a leader, success is all about growing others. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not a bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. Have humor, but not full. Good evening, everybody. How are you all?
We are good. Fantastic.
My name is Alicia Nyaz and I am the host today. And I'm very happy that I am the host. I would like to welcome everyone in this thrilling event of Leadership Challenge. As you all know, that this is the last day of our Leadership Challenge. So I will try to make this event memorable for each one of you. And it will definitely be memorable for me. So let's start. I'm the host and the tutor of this Leadership Challenge. You know, whenever I introduce myself in this program as a tutor and the host, I feel very blessed and proud. Thank you. First of all, I would like to welcome the person whom I love the most from this panel. I love her more than anyone. She is the founder of SA Educational Trust. She also served a DPS adjunct and IIS Charter UAE as a principal, and she is the director of EduFarm International Academy, and she organized this leadership challenge for us as well. She is Dr. Halima Sadia. My warm welcome to her. Halima ma'am, please come on the board.
Thank you very much, Alicia, my tutor. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to welcome each one of you here. And please allow me to share my screen. So this is the validity function of Leadership Challenge. And I congratulate all the leaders. They have completed 1 month challenge successfully, and it was not easy, believe me. It was very, very challenging and difficult. So we believe that the leaders are made, they are not born. And here at EduFarm International, under the program of LLB, Lead or Led By, we make the leaders. Leaders are when they're having fun. You can see how are the leaders when they are in the mood of having fun. But when the leaders are loving, you can see how is their role. This is a loving leader. They are full of passion. And when the leaders are tamed, then you can see that how the leaders are. And when the leaders are trained, then you can see their condition. That when the leaders are trained, but when the leaders are challenged, then you can see that their real grit or their real strength comes out when they are being challenged. And this was the philosophy behind this 1 month leadership challenge, that when they are given the situation, when there is no way out, when there is a situation of do or die, when they have to do it forcefully, then naturally they bring out all their talents and hidden potentials. That's what LLB has done. So here the leader is being challenged, and you can see. Now it's my honor to welcome all my leaders here, and I would like to start welcoming from Sadiq, the great leader. I extend a warm welcome to Sadiq, to Mr. Nara Subramaniam, my warm welcome to Mr. Nara. Welcome to Mr. Azam. Welcome to Madam Rihanna, a great leader herself. And welcome to Dr. Alka Chadda. And I extend a warm welcome to Zoena Fatima. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. B. Ramanathan from Singapore. Thank you for joining us. And welcome to Firoza from Patna. Thank you very much. And welcome to Anika, a great leader herself. And welcome to Mahesh Abhyankar, who is going to just join us after some time. And welcome to Zafar, who has proved himself a great leader in this challenge. And welcome to my Kyoto, who is hosting today's evening. Welcome to Zainab, and I would like to welcome Atia Rabbi, Dr. Atia Rabbi. Thank you very much, everyone. And then I should not forget my co-facilitator. Welcome to Rahul. We believe that the leaders are the ones who believe in serving. They are not the ones who are taking the credits. You must, just 1 month ago, we have assembled here once again. We were here just 1 month ago, and all these people have shared their thoughts on the leadership. And they all have given their best wishes to all the participants, 29 participants who joined our journey. But unfortunately, since this was a challenging task, that's why we left. Or unfortunately, 19 people had left this journey in between. They could not complete it. They could not complete it due to certain reasons, like they were not able to cope up with the challenges, or they were provoked by the people that what is the need of such type of challenges. So that's the reason why today only 10 of them are going to get the certificate for completing this mission. And I congratulate each one of them, those who are going to get the certificates for this. Thank you very much for joining this challenging course. They were in the lead house for 30 days. And in the lead house, they were given the activities every day. And those activities were not easy activities. Those activities were challenging. So let us have a look on those, some of the activities. So they were taught how we have to take care of our time, because time is everything. Time is money. Time is wealth. Then we divided all the participants into different groups, although these groups couldn't work well because 19 people left the challenge in between, and they could not dare to move ahead and to complete all 30 challenges. But fortunately, finally, 10 of them have completed, and today we are here to celebrate their success and to facilitate them. The challenges were for body, mind, and soul. Three activities every day they are supposed to do. There were, in the morning, they were supposed to smile every day and not to use phone for half an hour and thank God. Then when they were given the challenges to look at their life and then try to find out which area of life is weak. Then the one who used to come early morning, they were given the title of leader, like Alka ma'am was given, Rihanna was given, Atia was given, Anika was given. Many a times they were given the title of leader of the day. And then every day they were given the task to do, like they were given the task of sometimes initiative takers, sometimes secret agents, sometimes they were given the task of communication, taking the interviews, going and finding out the solutions. So these type of activities they were supposed to do every day. Like a change maker, how they have changed either their own lives or they have bring the change in the life of others. So there were 30 challenges, and every day they were supposed to do something or other. I'm not going to give the details of such, because all these people, those who were the leaders in true sense, are going to share their experiences. So anyways, now this was from 10th January. We were busy till 10th January. And then today we are going to facilitate them all to all these leaders. So this was a brief journey of their leadership challenge, and I congratulate them on behalf of all of us, those who are here in this program today. And I wish them that not only in these challenges that were given, that was fabricated, that were created for them, but in the real sense of their real life, they should prove themselves as a true leaders with empathy, with resilience, and with service mindset. Thank you very much, everyone. Once again, a warm welcome to each one of you here. Thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work on this leadership challenge event, ma'am. Thank you for everything you do for us. Ma'am, thank you for your time today. We couldn't have pulled this off without you. Now I would like to welcome Dr. Mahesh Abhyankar. Dr. Mahesh is a Vice President, medical and pharmaceutical expert with more than 2 decades of experience. Mahesh, please join us and come on board.
Alicia, dear, Mahesh sir will join later. You please call the another part.
Okay, ma'am. Now I welcome a very handsome person on board. He is a business specialist, certified coach, and an entrepreneur coach. I welcome Mr. Nara Subramaniam. Sir, please come on board.
Thank you, Kyoto. Thank you so much. It's truly a very exciting time to be here today with all of you. And I want to thank Dr. Halima, especially for the wonderful program that she has created and implemented over the last 30 days. And she had actually asked me to speak about my transformation or my journey. And Dr. Halima, should I proceed on that?
Yes, of course. We are eager to listen.
Thank you so much. So I am going to share, and let me just run through this. Give me a quick minute. Are you all able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I am going to try and do this within the available time. So this document is a large document by itself because it spreads over 30 days. But this document can be made available to you for you all to to also go through. And in the start of this program itself, we spoke about leadership. And Dr. Halima had created the Lead House and the LLB program, Lead or Led By. And so our baseline would be to understand what was leadership itself. And my understanding always had been the ability for us to influence, direct, or guide others, which also translates to the ability of people to influence others, other groups, whether you call them followers, members of an organization, employees of a business, or citizens of a nation, etc., to do what you expect of them. Very often people don't do what they are supposed to do. Now we are asking them to do what we want them to do. So you see, this is where leadership really comes in. And Dr. Halima's program, as she mentioned just now, speaks about learning leadership through challenges. So I found that leadership by itself is an enigma. Very often we are asked, are leaders born or are they made? And also, what are the good qualities of the leadership? Or what are the good qualities of leaders? When we see many leaders around us, we know what they are good at, what they are not good at, what is their strengths, and what are the weaknesses. So I'm going to run through very quickly some of the learnings that we came across, the challenges that we came across. And one thing which really resonated with me was leadership and the importance of empathy. Now, we know there are so many different types of leadership, but here we are looking at empathy, the awareness of the feelings of others. And how can we lead by being very genuine, being able to look at the other side, the other person, and then make them to follow what we want them to do. So these activities were like more than 26 days of activities, 4 days of masterclass, and conducted by very eminent people. And of course, we had Kyoto there throughout the day, throughout the month. And it was a smile, it was an affirmation, it was a leadership concept to consider, and also a very important activity for the day that will give us leadership principles. Now, this was by 6:30 a.m. India time, which was for me, fortunately, 9 a.m. and also 9 p.m. India time, which was at 11:30 a.m., where we all appeared on Clubhouse or Zoom or WhatsApp calls. The beautiful thing about this was, starting from day one, we had the affirmation, we had the smile, we had the exercise, we had the activity, the brief, and the debrief. It was challenging. I think it was challenging for everyone. It was challenging for me, even though I'm 2.5 hours ahead. It still made it challenging because I'm also 2.5 hours into the night. But affirmations are something which I'm used to, and now it was come out again, affirmations, and again it was a very interesting thing to do, and it was also learning lots of affirmations from all of the other members. For example, today I'm happy and delighted to be part of this great leadership challenge. I'm strong, I'm happy, and I am going to do it successfully. Say it 3 times. Not only that, everyone else listens and everyone else speaks, and we also listen. So you see, this is what actually happens. So it's a whole body exercise, and we listen, we hear, we speak. So this was an important aspect of learning. All participants were going to say this down, write it down, so you become whether kinetic or audio, etc. And so many activities. So for example, here was a discovery of myself, and Dr. Halima came out with a wheel of life, and this was also a very important aspect. We all know that we understand what's our strengths and weakness, but here it was finding out what is our own assessment of health, career, love, spirituality, family, money, fun, and friends. And for me, for example, this was looking like a good chart, but sometimes we may be bluffing a little bit ourselves. The charts are important. We need to be honest. Then only we understand what's the true strength or what's our weakness, right? So the challenge is to be honest with ourselves. And today you do this chart, tomorrow you do it, you will get a different response. So we need to do this on a regular basis. So these are some of the learnings. So I'm not going to go through each and every day, but we also started posting pictures about ourselves. And see, for example, for me to go and take a picture, I normally don't do this often, but because of this, I ended up taking this, posting it on social media. What did it do? Made us accept our vulnerabilities, made us to be digitally present. These are part of what a leader needs to be doing, needs to be able to stand up, needs to be able to speak, needs to be able to be criticized by others. Why does he look like this? Why does he say that? Etc. etc. So these are some of my learnings. And Kyoto comes out and says the challenge for today is to be the designer of our life. And Dr. Halima came out with a wonderful exercise. If you were to design your dream day, now of course I found everybody was putting out some different kind of challenges. What are their activities for the day? What are they going to do? What are their routines? But this dream day was, if this was your last day, how are you going to plan your day? What is it that you're going to do? So I came out with something different, and I said that this was my learning, this was my assessment for the day about my wheel of life, and I said, okay, where are my shortfalls, and how do I improve on my shortfalls if that was my last day that I had on earth? So you see, even though we all hear one thing, we are given one thing, we read one thing, each of us understands differently, correct? So if somebody can do it, you can do it. If no one can do it, you must do it. Now this was a very interesting Japanese proverb, and it came out at the right time. And this also tells us what is it that we need to stand up and be in front of the pack if you are the leader. Okay, Dr. Halima, you need to tell me if I'm running a bit late on time. So here are others, and these were inspiring words. So you see, we were a lot of youth, a lot of experienced leaders. For me, I would consider myself having been a leader for a long time, but still now learning new things. So in this particular day, Alicia came out and said, if your action inspires others to learn more, do more, feel more, then you are a leader. So you see, sometimes we learn from others, we learn from youth, we learn from the younger people, and so on. So this was all wonderful experiences. We came out on Clubhouse, and many days we did find that some people didn't come on board. And here was a lesson for me: the way we do anything is the way we do everything. So I asked Dr. Halima why some people are not there anymore. We started with 29 people, but she was very kind enough to explain on their behalf, they had college classes, assignments, etc. But look at this, and understandably, many people will be called, but few will be chosen. There'll always be more leaders. There'll always be wanting more leaders, but leaders are actually less, followers are more. So where are you going to be? And this is what we do. Some days we are followers, some days we are leaders. But the true leader needs to be a leader all the time. So he needs to be completely self-motivated. And this is what Dr. Halima was telling us, come out with a smile, be the collaborator. Leadership involves a lot of collaboration, right? When you're leading, you're not just leading yourself, you are leading others. So you need to collaborate and you need to find good collaborators. How do you find good support finders, and how do we find the common point, the common platform, and then we can lead others. So a quick one, we had Mr. Rahul. He came on the weekends to give us a session on Think and Grow Rich, talked about brain dumping, journaling, decluttering, etc., etc. So I want to say that this was probably one of the most beautiful programs that I had attended about creative design, being creative. We need to be creative on a continuous basis, because imagine you have a problem every day to solve. You need to be thinking about how to come out with alternative solutions, creative thinking, design thinking, new way of thinking. We come out with the COVID. How do we solve the COVID situation today? You never know. You may not be a leader for an organization, but you may be the leader for your family. How do you do that? So we need to find ways to support each other and be the support finder. Here was a very interesting thing, and Dr. Halima was talking about how are we going to be as an agent of love and peace. And we came out with a unique challenge to send out anonymous messages of love and appreciation to all the members, and nobody knows who sent it. But this was a wonderful way of boosting their self-esteem. But as leaders, we must automatically be able to appreciate people. That is something which we very often forget to do in the race to go out and get things done. Okay, so this was another very interesting session. And so being a superhero, being a time manager, how to improve and eliminate or reduce stress. That is an absolute important thing that we all need to know. Conflicts, how to resolve conflicts. So each of these little exercises helped us to improve in one way or another. How do we deal with failures? Supposing you had a failure, and then how did you overcome it? There was a very beautiful case study which was presented to us, and it was a simple case study, but even in the simplest of situations there is so much of learning, right? So the fourth week, how to communicate. Leaders must all communicate. So we had to come out with a motivational speech. We were interviewed, thanks to Dr. Alka. She had interviewed me the other day in terms of public speaking. Resolutions. I only came out with one resolution for this year, and that is do more of things which will add to my life and do less of what will subtract from my life. That's my only one resolution. And I was thinking about lots of resolutions, but I came out with this after this challenge was put to me. So during this challenge, we ended up saying that, what are going to be your resolutions? And I said, let me just come out with one resolution. So this is what I'm going to work on throughout the whole of my days for this year. And what an interesting challenge, a tongue twister, and to say it 3 times. Now you all can try to say this yourself 3 times. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So say it 3 times, say it fast, say it to yourself, and be eloquent. Okay, so I'm coming to my end, and yes, so I wanted to say overall this was an excellent program for me to attend. I want to say this was very comprehensive, this was very intensive. Learning through challenges is definitely a different way of learning, not just our input method, but it's also an output method. Working with the others, we had a wonderful team through Dr. Halima, of course, and then Dr. Alka was there we had Rihanna, we had so many others. I am not able to name each and every one. Rahul and Colonel Shobit was there, and we had a very good, engaging time, lots of learning, a lot of reinforcement, and a lot of cultivation. Highly engaging, and I would encourage every one of you to take advantage of a program like this, and learning through challenge is certainly a very important thing. This also makes us to create a foundation of empathy for everyone, young ones as well as the older generation. We need to do this. We need to cultivate and develop new leaders. So thank you all so much. I hope this has been something of good help to you. And again, I want to thank each and every one of the participants who was there with us through this journey. I loved each and every one of you guys and ladies and men. And we should continue to do this. We should not let this stop. The learning must go on. Thank you so much.
Wow, wonderful, Mr. Nara. Thank you very much. It is so insightful listening to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity, Dr. Halima.
Welcome.
I cannot thank you enough, sir. It was really very superb. I'm more grateful to you than you will ever know. Now I want to welcome one of the best leaders. She is a doctor, happiness coach, and yoga teacher, and the author of The Magical Lives of Happy Couples. She is Dr. Alka Chadda. Alka ma'am, please come on board.
Thank you, Kyoto, and thank you, Halima ma'am. And thank you, each one of you. I really don't know where to start because this lady, you know, and Halima ma'am, I don't know what she has in her. She's like a magician, you know. Magician is a person who just does some tricks, you know, and he just surprises everyone and then he just disappears, you know. So I don't know that what is the charisma or the magnetism or that energy or the enthusiasm that she carries within herself to come out with such creative ideas and to inspire and to, you know, influence and to really, really love everyone. So I used to think, you know, that leadership is all about, like you said, Nara sir, it's about influencing, it's about impacting, it's about changing the mindset of people, it's about making people realize who they are. But there is another version of leadership which I learned from Halima ma'am, and I was in a house, it was like a home. It started in the morning, early morning, where we all met, and she woke us up like a mother. You know, people were sleeping and she used to make a WhatsApp call to all of us. And I cannot tell you that right now also I'm getting goosebumps, the way she woke us all up. And then she used to tell us, come on, join. And then it would start all the affirmations. You know, I was doing affirmations all my life in my yoga class to my students, but I was doing it for them and they were repeating after me. But this today I learned during this 1 month when I started doing the affirmations for myself and repeating it for myself and listening for myself, it had a completely different effect on me. Friends, I can tell you that this exercise of affirmations, when we were doing it together, when we were following each other and we were doing it and practicing it, it had a compounding effect. Like Rahul says, compounding of money, I would say compounding effect of the affirmations on our mind, on our soul, on our brain. So Halima ma'am, thank you so much for this exercise in the morning one. Now this home that I was in the morning, it started with so much of love and affection, with the affirmations, with the smiling. Then the instructions was given, we went for a walk. We went for a walk in the park. Then Halima madam would say that she went to the park and she did this, she did that, and we shared the experience. And the sense of belonging, the sense of warmth, the sense of understanding that I received inside this house is just amazing. I can tell you one thing, that these leadership skills are not leadership skills. They are the skills for a human being, for becoming a good human being. And I think the first skill that is required for a good leader is to be a good human being. And that is all I want to say. And empathy, the amount of empathy and the amount of understanding that she has created inside the room. You know, when we went and we took interviews and we sent a secret message, it was so amazing. The secret messages came back to us multiple times. I don't know who has sent the message to me. I don't know who has sent the message to Halima ma'am. Nobody knows who has sent the message to whom, but we got the messages multiple times. And talking to the youngsters, I had conversations with Sadiq, I had conversations with Anika and Firoza ma'am, and with other people, everyone I had. And Nara sir, oh my God, he taught me so much with his humility. That humble smile of yours, Nara sir, I cannot tell you, it brings about some change in us, but looking at your face, the smile that you put up on the video, oh God, that smile, just that smile, it brings about so much of humility in us. So thank you so much for that, Nara sir. Just by your presence with that beautiful smile on your face, you brought the changes and transformation within us of humility, of vinamrita, of being a humble person and doing what you're going to do. I don't want to waste too much of time. I learned a lot basically about a loving leader, about empathic leader, and about a helpful person. And that is what is leadership is all about. Halima Madam has taught me. Thank you so much, everybody. I learned so much from each one of you. Oh yes, Rihanna ma'am, your energy, I cannot forget it. Your energy, oh my goodness, the amount of energy that she has, and Anika also, the amount of energy. Then I spoke to Aisha once one day, she was also telling me some stories. So Zafar, I spoke just about 2-3 days back. I tell you that, friends, I'm not going to elaborate whatever sir has elaborated, Nara sir has elaborated, but each and every challenge was a thinking for me. It was a thought process for me, and it has helped me to become a thought leader. I never thought that I could be a leader in this particular way. I'm applying these principles in my house, in my family, and I think it's working well. So working as a leader and working as a team member helped me a lot to bring about the principles of leadership together. Thank you so much, and God bless you, each one of you. And God bless you, Halima ma'am, for this beautiful, beautiful, loving challenge.
Thank you, Alka ma'am, and thank you very much. You were one of the most active and energetic leader, I must say. Thank you very much for your lovely words and encouraging words.
Words cannot express how much you mean to me. Thank you so much, Alka ma'am, for your valuable time today. You have my deepest thanks. Now I want to welcome a best person from this. She is a great motivational speaker. Even she motivated me. She inspired me. She is Rihanna Abdullah. My warm welcome to her. Rihanna ma'am, please join us.
Hi everyone, thank you so much, and it's really an amazing challenge, and thank you everyone. It's such an amazing challenge to be part of this, and I mean it's a good challenge, not a bad challenge. It's a good challenge, and I really take it on as inspiring, emotional journey, collaboration, teamwork. I mean, I tell you, so many elements were in this whole program. There's not enough time to mention all of them. So many elements that, we only think of leadership in certain forms when we talk about leadership, but this whole program encompasses everything, everything that a leader should be, would be, and could be, and must be. And that is something that, the whole program covers it. And 30 days, I think, is just nice. Everyone is so, together in this whole program, especially the leaders, the co-leaders, Madam Alka, Mr. Nara, Anika, Sadiq, all these people, Firoza, they are so inspiring with their stories, with their whatever they are doing on a daily basis. And each one seems to be inspiring each other. And that is such a dynamic, exchange of, I won't call it information, exchange of energy. And that energy is so beautiful throughout the day. It lasts us throughout the day. It may be early in the morning for some of us, like 6 a.m., and maybe late in the night for some of us, like Nara sir and myself, because when we stay back for the last session. But, we want to be here and we want to participate, whether how early it is or how late it is, and we make it an effort. And it's so nice to see that everybody's engaged, everybody is so involved in it. And that is the beauty of this whole program. I won't go through the details of each and every day because I think all of you know the days, but this is so beautiful, so dynamic, so amazing. And the whole development, you don't realize how much you have grown in the whole workshop. You don't realize at all. I won't even call it a workshop. I would call it a live shop, maybe. Everyone has grown so much. Everyone has evolved I won't even say grown, evolved, and we have become different from what we are, different in a better way. We've become better, much more vibrant, much more dynamic, much more involved in things. And I think moving forward, everyone who has attended this program is going to make massive changes in the way they lead, in the way they teach, in the way they behave in the world as a person. So really, thank you very much for this program, Dr. Halima. Thank you, everyone, to every single one of you, big, small, fat, thin, I don't care, but everyone is so, I've learned everything, and I'm so touched with I made good friendships in this program, really, which will outlast the program itself. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm really thankful to it. And thank you, Madam Halima, for bringing us into this program, into this beautiful world, beautiful place. Thank you. That's my sharing.
Yeah, wow, what a demonstration of energy. Yes, Rehana, thank you very much. It was really wonderful expression of your love and care and compassion for all.
I will never forget your support and kindness. I'm eternally grateful to you. Thank you so much, Rihanna ma'am. Now I welcome a passionate trainer and an engineer by profession. He is always very energetic. He is Rahul Patki. Rahul sir, please join us.
Yes, thank you. Just give me a minute. I'm opening the camera. Okay, sorry if I joined a bit late. There was some office meeting and which got extended. Okay, so can you hear me properly?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So yes, joining little late. Some urgency. Anyway, so thank you, Dr. Halima, first of all, for providing this opportunity to us also, apart from your student. And one of the best program, this kind of program I attended was the opening, means the opening celebration of this program. So I was curious and I was really excited to join on time, but some unavoidable reasons as usual. So anyway, in this program we talked about decluttering the mind or soul basically, and hope everyone, including Alisha, completed the topics or the challenges. Where is Alisha? I cannot see her.
She is behind the curtain.
Okay, but at least she can talk. She's a host, right?
My camera is on. You can't see me?
No.
Your camera has been off for a while, Alisha. That's why I was wondering.
Just a second, ma'am.
Yes, now it's okay. It's okay now.
See.
Yes, sir. Rahul, sir, I'm here.
So yes, we gone through some challenges. Like initially, we started with decluttering mind, writing down the stuff on the paper. That is important because there are a lot of things on our mind, and that is one of the leadership. Leaders are very clear about what their clarity is. The one of the first virtue of any good leader. Take Narendra Modi or the anyone for that matter. Dhoni is the best example. He was
it seems Rahul has some network issues. So we'll invite Rahul once again once his network is fine. Let me invite Dr. B. Ramanathan, who is always with us with his support, cooperation, and who is always a great motivational factor for EduFam and for LLB. Yes, Dr. Ram, over to you, please.
Good evening, all. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Very nice. So it is wonderful time, always meeting with friends and the good personal who are doing the great thing for the people and the community to lift up. So I always very, very happy to look into the contents, what they are sharing, what they are adding the value for the people. So today, the topic of mine, Dr. Halima, the lady of the team, the head of the team, she gave me resilient leadership. She is the example for that. During this COVID-19, stuck in many ways, she has changed her professional values and she has acquired certain additional values during this COVID-19. That is the way she is the example for resilient leadership to gain all these new friends. Hopefully 90% of the new friends, the added value of COVID-19 to her, including me. So this is the way your continuous efforts make you to lead. Your continuous leading make you to explore. Your continuous exploration will make you as an empowered personality. So there is no other way. The sustainability of the person and personality is very, very important. As Mr. Nara also mentioned, the continuous effort, the continuous trial or attempts that are the main thing we have to consider. There are ups and downs in our life pathways, but we have to know how to tackle it. There are challenges. How do you perceive the challenges into opportunity kind of segments? There are people, especially in the leadership, they are showing case this kind of positive mindset, not only for them, also for the team. So the team leader is the important criteria who can showcase the positive attitude to reflect among the team. There are many case studies we have, but now the world is looking for the person and personality who are having the problem solving skills, who are able to support the team, how to look into the challenge to turn into opportunities, how to lift up and lead further for the whole team to finish the task. The next one is task completing competency skills are very much demanded as of now. There are people who are not having this kind of attitude, but when they are mingling with the team, they can learn from each other, they can help from each other, they can provide the support from each other. So that is the way the team is very, very important. The community is very, very important. The people who are aligned together, who are getting activated together are very, very important. Here, so many activated brains are sitting in front of me. I'm very proud and I'm very happy to see these kind of shining faces. They are showing their shining faces to light up for the hurdles to overcome for the fellow community and people, how to make themselves to improve, themselves to ignore the hurdles, and they can able to feel the self-confident manner to lift up. That is the very, very important things. Here, Dr. Halima also make lead or led by. So that is the wonderful thing, the courseworks. When we are getting the attitude of leadership, we must need to support others. It is not only making yourself as a leader, but also the fellow people to consider how to make themselves to transform as a leader. So that energy we need to spread. Hope Dr. Halima is doing that great job. And I am also very happy to join hand with her and other friends who are sitting in front of me through this digital screen. I'm very happy to take the journey. And year 2022 still having the same challenge like earlier, but we are looking into the new normal because of our learning from the failures, learning from the mistakes. That is making the change in our mindset, how to deal the failures and the mistakes to turn into success formula. So these are all the values we are hoping to carry forward for the new year 2022. Whatever the resolution we have, just look forward and make the progress and aspire to inspire. That is the main motto. So here, so many young minds as well as the energetic minds, they are having the enthusiasm to take the challenge to transform as a leader. I wish them all success It is a great opportunity for us to live in this world, and we have to make it as a worth for each and everyone. That is the way we can able to give back to the society, whatever the possibility. That is very, very important. The society is expecting the people who can able to extend their helping hand, extend their support for the fellow people to lift up. So we are all human beings. We have the humanity, the value in us, and we can showcase our ability to help each another to lift up and lead further and furthermost. Thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. All the best and good luck for your future endeavors.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram, for your motivating and inspirational words. Yes, Alisha, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ram sir, for your valuable time. Thank you. Now I welcome a dedicated principal and an early education expert, Mrs. Reena Singh. Reena ma'am, over to you.
I'm trying to switch on my video. Yeah, it's taking long, I guess.
Go ahead, Reena ma'am, we are listening to you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It is
Yes, please.
yeah. So thank you so much for making me available here. And like many people have said earlier, that Halima ma'am is a magician. So I would start my talk from here, and I didn't prepare anything. So whatever is coming out is my spontaneous, reflections, I would say so. And I believe that during our journey 4 years ago with Halima ma'am, made me think about this woman as a special person in my life, because first time I came across with such a woman who is so courageous and who is so, balanced, a good communicator, a thinker, reflector, and very friendly with all other leaders. So I think all these qualities, if you look at somebody, if you spend some time, this is all important. And this is how we collaborated at many platforms before. And I feel as a friend and as a leader, again, in my field, in educational field, these all attributes you imbibe gradually from, your surroundings, your own leaders, in your life. You come across with many challenges, like Dr. Ram said, that yes, challenges, the failures. So there's one good line written by my friend in a novel, that you survive what you thought would break you. And as a leader, sometimes we survive out of these challenges and we feel stronger than before. But at the same time, we feel thankful to Almighty or our friends or family, which, give us some courage there in the tough times, and your team, of course, wherever you are as a leader. So in your professional world, a leader cannot be successful unless the team is supporting you. And you should be an influencer. You should have those attributes, those qualities that people start looking up as a role model. So I truly believe that as a leader, how balanced you are, how great thinker you are, and a great listener, of course. Sometimes, leaders speak a lot and they don't give time to listen to the people around them. And even if you're not looking at them and you're just saying, so first thing in the morning when my team comes and I greet them or they greet me, I look at their faces, and now with mask, it's slightly difficult. So I said, smile, and I can make out that, yes, you are smiling, you all are happy. So we should start always our place with a very happy note, vibrant. Affirmations are very important. Like, I follow this very strongly, and I've been following it since ages. And being a child in this family, my family, I was the youngest one, and my father used to give affirmations to everyone, because when I was born, I was very ill and sick, and I survived again. So my journey started from that very note: I am healthy, I am happy, and I could survive in this tough time. So these are the things which reflects from your personality, even if you don't say. And I believe that every leader should face some failures as well. And success, of course, it matters, because in this pandemic, we have seen a lot of failures at many fronts. But again, we are standing with more courage, hopes, and as a leader, I never give up. So I don't believe in giving up at any situation. irrespective of lives around me, or people are losing hopes in their careers or jobs or educational front. Yes. So if we have that self-motivational, power in us, we can, do some influence in their lives too. So at 2 o'clock, I received a call in the morning, and one of my friends, she was going through some panic attacks. And I said, yeah, I'm pretty fine. I'm there for you. I'm bringing my oximeter to your house. Don't get panic. It's all right. It's fine. So we should be in a position to help people. And if I'm receiving a call, then I should thank to this friend, rather, she's thanking me that she considered me amongst the lot, that yes, she is approachable. So leaders should always be approachable by a lot of people. So I think these are my submission to you at this moment. Thank you so much. Thanks all the leaders. Dr. Ram, good to see you again, and other friends.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Reena. It
Thank
is
you, ma'am.
really spoken from the heart that has reached to the heart. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for joining us this evening.
Thank you,
Before,
ma'am.
before we, Alisha dear, if you permit me, before we go to listen to the youngsters, like there are 4 youngsters who participated in this, and they were the real achievers and the learners. Let us do our award selection, because the selection has to be done by the people who are here, by the leaders who are here. So I am going to launch the polling so that you all have to select. You all have to select for different categories. Categories are given over there. So the first is, you have to select the most punctual leader. Please select one. The most punctual leader. All of you have to vote. Then secondly, you have to select the most cheerful leader. Please select one. Then third is the most helpful leader. Please select one. And then we have a great learner leader, a leader as a learner. And finally, we have the most inspirational leader.
We can't click. I can't click.
Yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
me too.
Are you all able to click?
No, ma'am.
You are not
Yeah,
able to click?
No.
No, now I'm getting, like Mr. Nara, Dr. Alka, they have clicked.
But me and ma'am can't click.
Yeah.
Maybe some issues.
Yeah,
But
I
can see.
couldn't click also. You should click against the name, right?
Yes, you have to click on the name. Let me see. Because I can see the people are clicking and I am receiving.
Okay, I think now it is. Okay.
You have to click on the circles. Circles are there, na?
There are no circles. That's the
No
thing.
circles.
No circles.
No, ma'am, no circles.
No circles, ma'am.
8 people have already clicked.
Oh,
Who are those 8? Those who have clicked?
I clicked, but my person whom
I think it takes
suggest-
time to come out, maybe. Is that so?
It is clickable. I clicked, I got it. I am doing on my
see.
mobile.
Hmm. We find that
Hmm.
are you getting 10 votes?
All the votes, all the questions you have to do all together and then submit.
I see.
Yeah, you vote for all 5 and then you submit. Okay, so you people are getting the results.
I tried to submit, but I couldn't get it. Not sure whether it's clicked and gone through.
Now you try once again. If you have done once, then it will not take. It means that your vote has already come. 9 of you have voted.
Ma'am, I think the poll is stopped. Isn't it?
Yes, it's already stopped. The person I chose was not appearing. We will go with whatever
Okay,
votes you
so-
already have.
Yes, now please you all vote. And those who are the co-hosts, please don't do anything with this polling. I think some co-hosts are clicking on this. That's why.
Maybe.
That is the reason.
Oh, co-hosts. So the co-hosts don't do it?
No, co-hosts have to only click. They should not click
Yeah.
bottom or up anywhere. Only
Right,
click
right,
on the
yes.
names.
Yeah.
Yes, now I'm getting quickly. Very good. Wonderful. But one thing we have to remember that one person will get only one title.
Yes.
Please quickly go ahead.
मैम मैं नहीं वोट कर सकता?
हाँ, कर सकते हैं, सभी कर सकते हैं, जो भी इस हाउस में है, सभी कर सकते हैं. Because
वो
they,
काम है.
although they were not there in the lead house, but they have heard the people saying here their achievements and other things. They can do.
My vote couldn't go through, Dr. Halima.
Okay, so what can I do? I
I can't do it.
again same result, because again only 9 people have voted. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I can't vote. I can just see the result.
Okay, anyway, now I think I'm ending. This is the 9 people are the one who can vote as
Yes.
per this. So 9 have already voted. Now let me show you the result.
Kindly apportion it.
So the most punctual leader, we have got 50% vote to Mr. Nara, 40% vote to Dr. Alka, and 10% to Anika. So anyway,
Oh,
Mr. Nara, congratulations. You are the most punctual.
I thought Rihanna also was there very often. I
Okay,
was
now
late. I was late
now
few times.
in the most careful leader, again Mr. Nara 50%, Dr. Alka 30%, and Rihanna 20%. So this title will go to Alka ma'am. Congratulations, Alka ma'am. Now coming to the most helpful leader,
Ma'am, again, Nara sir.
again Nara sir 40%, Alka ma'am 30%, and Rihanna 30%. Congratulations, Rihanna. This title will go to you, the most helpful leader.
Yes.
Now coming to the great learner. The great learner, Mr. Nara 40, Dr. Alka 40, and Anika 20. Congratulations, Anika. You will get this title. A great learner title will go to Anika. Now coming to most inspirational. Mr. Nara 50, Dr. Alka 40, and Anika 10%.
Ooh. Ma'am, who will
Inspirational.
take this?
Oh, now this is the problem.
This is to me.
Okay, anyway, thank you very much and congratulations to all the title winners. In fact, in this also, we are not finding any name, only Nara, Alka, and Anika. So we'll do for this title, maybe we will do once again at the end. Now let's complete the expressions. Alisha, over to you, my dear. Thank you very much, everyone, for participating in this call. Alisha, go ahead.
Now I welcome Zainab, Atia, Zafar, Zuina, Anika, and Sadek to tell us their experience of this leadership challenge. First of all, Zainab, over to you.
Good evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank my Halima ma'am that she gave me chance to say a few words about my journey. And I am a final year student of physiotherapy. And before starting, I would like to give you an inspiring and beautiful message that don't adapt to the energy in the room, influence the energy in the room. So this is a thing I learned mostly in this journey. And so this journey was very beautiful and very helpful for me. Beginning of this journey wasn't so satisfied for me, as in beginning I wasn't happy with this. Then Halima ma'am counseled me. She told me about everything, and she inspired me. Like I was intended to say that I can't do this, I'm unable to do this, or I won't be able to achieve anything by this course. But she made me realize, no, you can do this. We will assure you that you can, only you can do this. So when someone supports you behind,
Zainab ma'am, you are muted.
am I audible now?
Yes, now you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So she assured me that I can do this, and this motivation inspired me. That yes, I will do this. So I joined, and day by day, the result was my interest increased. As my interest increased, I observed the group, I observed the people of this group, and I was like, this is the group of legendary people, and I was missing this. And after this, this journey was full of love, full of constant motivation, and this inculcated a strong willpower within me, and a mindset, and that mainly how to be a perfect leader, including emotions, love, discipline, empathy, and regularity. And the interesting part was the discussion part when we discussed, we share different perspectives, different views, different talents, and that gives us a very positive vibe. I was inspired by all the members, mainly Mr. Nara sir, Dr. Halima ma'am. You both were the constant motivation for me. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for making me realize my worth, my confidence. And this journey is a great learning for me, and I'm very glad that I became a part of this. Lastly, I would say leadership is all about sacrifice, be it a sacrifice of sleep, be it a sacrifice of your comfort, of your desires, list goes on. So I will try to inculcate all the learning in my life, inshallah. Thank you so much, Halima ma'am, and all the leaders of this member.
Thank you for sharing such a beautiful expression. Thank you very much, my dear Zainab.
Thank you so much, Zainab ma'am. Now I welcome Atia to explain her.
Yes, Anika ma'am is already there. Yes, Anika ma'am, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Kyoto. Firstly, I'm very grateful to Dr. Halima, ma'am, and all coordinators and all of you, my dear friends. I'm really happy and feeling proud that I was the part of this program. First day was very exciting, and I was eager to know about the challenges. What will be the challenges? But these all challenges had given me an opportunity, and about the main basic problem that we all are facing, that we are not here, we are not aware to our hidden talents, abilities, and are unable to know how important we are.
Actually, some days before, due to some reason, I was thinking that I am unable to continue this program. But I have texted to Halima ma'am that ma'am I am quitting this program. Halima ma'am told me very politely, Anika, Albert Einstein, Abraham Lincoln always also had only 24 hours in a day. And second sentence, she says to me, only busy persons can do more work. These two sentences had touched my heart and also gave a new flash of light. Thank you so much, Halima ma'am, and all the coordinators. I have written some quotes about our lovely coordinators. I want to share this. Dr. Halima ma'am is a leader who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Rana sir, staying cool and keeping your mind calm always pays off for the better. Dr. Alka ma'am, be happy, not because everything is good, but because you can see the good side of everything. Rahul sir, your mind is powerful. Your mind is powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. And last, my dearest friend Rihanna, this is for you. She believes in being a motivator. Thank you so much to all of you. And one surprise to all of you that I have made a beautiful video about this leadership program. Ma'am, please kindly share my video.
Okay. Sure, Anika, and it will be an honor for me to share. Thank you very much. And a big round of applause for Anika. And she has not only participated, but she has shared lots of responsibilities also in the camp. Thank you for helping me. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, very emotional moment. And let me invite the most important participant of this whole lead house, Mrs. Firoza Doja. Please give a big round of applause to Mrs. Firoza. She is going to narrate her transformational story. Yes, Firoza, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I start here. The title of my story is My Journey. Finally, I reached myself. In the beginning, I thought it was like a jigsaw puzzle. I wasn't able to get the head and tail of it. Good morning.
everybody, smile. Maybe they are teaching us good habits and good manners. Go for a walk and practice yoga. Well, all these things are nice things. Definitely, I said to myself, Zoom classes on Sunday at 6 p.m. How to activate my Zoom? I talked to a few friends. They gave me a few tips. Finally, I was in the Zoom meeting. We had to be in the clubhouse as well at 9 p.m. on most days. While entering the clubhouse, I felt I had entered a different world altogether. After listening to high-profile orators like Halima Sadia ma'am, Mr. Nara Subramaniam, and Dr. Alka Chadha, Rehana ma'am, and some other good speakers, I felt elated. Halima Sadia ma'am, as an anchor, was too prolific. And she's adept at joining the broken pieces together. So very soon, I found that she had picked me up a broken piece and fixed it on the board. And then I was in front of innumerable viewers, a sort of Queen Elizabeth, ready to deliver my speeches and spreading my ideas. I have spoken in my election rallies of my late MLA mother and am quite used to crowd throbbings and appreciation. But this was different. It was totally digital. People viewing the interview through their mobile on laptops and sending me messages. Most of the mornings when I heard the superb pronunciation and refined words in the different affirmations, I was thrilled. My mind became fresh. I copied some of them. Sometimes when the affirmations were read with wrong pronunciation, I felt quite disturbed. If you listen to such English early in the morning, then what will happen to my English? But then soon, this is just a joke, you know, you should take it lightly. But soon I came in contact with many people, and with such good people as Sadik and her sister. Sadaf emerged as an emblem of purity and pious thought. Sadik and Sadaf brought me closer to many good principles of life, such as truth, honesty, simplicity, innocence, purity. I came closer to Namaz and definitely closer to God. Having shifted from Ghaziabad to my huge apartment in a posh colony of Patna, Harun Nagar 2, I was facing a number of problems. Money was draining away. Lots of money was being used for whitewashing the house walls and iron bars. I had picked a few Kashmiri suits and shawls to patronize the Kashmiri. And this way I was wasting money. I was running short of money. I had to send money to leadership challenges classes as well. But then somehow I managed 1,000 rupees and sent it to leadership challenge classes. I have yet to, send 200. But finally I found out that the money part was insignificant compared to the lessons I was learning. I realized that gradually I became connected with many good people. Some are improving my thoughts, while others are there to give me suggestions during the problems.
Firoza ma'am, thank you very much. Actually, we wanted to listen to you more, but because shortage of time.
I really appreciate Dr. Alka Chadha's advice to me. Try to revive the childhood memories of your sister, when how you ate together, how you played together, how you slept together. And dear members, all this worked. And now I'm good terms with my sister. Now I definitely understand the meaning of network bonding. This is the tool for survival. Otherwise, I always tended to be a loner. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, Sadik is waiting for his turn. Sadik is being the last speaker, second last speaker. And yes, Sadik, over to you.
Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
First of all, I want to tell one thing to all of you members that I am very happy for today's meeting because today I am very interested to share the experiences of this 1 month completed course Leadership Challenge. So now let me tell you all. First that I got to experience a lot of soft skills by doing this 1 month leadership challenge in the regards of my good mentor, Dr. Halima Sadia ma'am. So guys, let me tell you all that the skills I have learned from this leadership challenge are leadership, teamwork, and career management, and intercultural fluency, professional attitude. And from the 1 month course of this leadership challenge, we got the experiences that leadership skills are common and core skills for us because leadership skills teach us that how to make successful while controlling and managing every small to big groups or any organizations. So I want to end my talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sadiq. And finally, Sadiq is here with his thankful speech. And Sadiq was the
आज तो मुखड़ा दिखाओ.
Actually, I have fever today, so I am in blanket.
Okay, Sadiq, thank you very much. Thank you. Der ayat, durust ayat. Okay, now Atiya, over to you, please. Dr. Atiya.
Good evening, good evening, everyone. I'm very grateful to Dr. Halima ma'am for making me a participant of this great leadership challenge. I'm especially thankful to Nara sir, Alka ma'am, Rihanna ma'am, and Rahul sir for being a constant source of inspiration and motivation for us. It was a beautiful journey of learning. Each day brought us a new challenge and a great opportunity to learn. It was a journey of self-discovery as well, where we learned so many facets of our personality. We also learned how to collaborate and share our burdens with our friends and be a change maker, a facilitator, a motivator, and an inspiration to others. We sent secret messages of love, message to youth, and all of these challenges made us grow as an individual, especially the exercise, which really helped me become more active. And this leadership challenge offered me a lot of insights. It gave me so many challenges and it made me constantly work on my toes. Sometimes I was late in completing my task, but I tried my level best to complete it. And this leadership challenge constantly challenged me to become a better version of myself. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Atiya. Thank you very much. It is wonderful sharing. And we have Dr. Mahesh Abhyankar with us. May I request Dr. Mahesh to kindly share his experience about leadership and well-being. Yes, Dr. Mahesh, over to you, please.
Yeah, good evening to all. I think leadership concept changes every 3 to 5 years, and the COVID has taught us that the leaders of 5 C's according to me and 5 S's. So one of the C is like challenge acceptance, because the challenges are very, very important and these challenges go on changing. And the COVID has shown us that the challenges, COVID-induced challenges in the business process or even in the leadership at each and every level is going to be very, very different. So the leader has to be ready to accept any kind of challenges which is pertinent to the business, or it may be is communication, because I think this is an era of communication which is on, and always we talk about the aggressive communication, assertive communication, as well as passive communication. And in this crisis situation also, it is very important that the communication has to be assertive, and there is a win-win situation between the two parties, whether it is the leader and the junior, or leader and the peers, or the leader and the other organizations. The next important part, what we have learned during the COVID time, is another C called as a collaboration. Because the businesses are at stake and the situation is a VUCA situation where the volatility is there, uncertainty is there, complex and ambiguity. Now, in these circumstances, the collaboration plays a very important role. And collaborative leadership is going to be very important for getting the businesses into a successful mode. The other C, which is very, very important, is creativity. And also along with creativity, there is something called as innovation. And in every aspect of life, when we start any processes, the people ask is Naya kya hai? So that Naya kya hai means it's the innovation. And the creative part of brain has to be taken into consideration. Even while making a small PowerPoint presentation also. Or today, Dr. Halima has given us chance for talking about leadership. Now, during this 5 minutes also, what kind of innovative approaches you give so that the audience becomes very happy. The same is followed about the leadership. When you take a particular decision, or when you assign particular tasks, when you plan something, when you look at the goals, everywhere the innovation and creativity, that C is very, very important. The fifth C, according to me, is all these things are very nice, but ultimately it boils down to something called as cost effectiveness. Because the businesses are facing challenges, even if you are seeing social organizations, schools, the political crisis, now our healthcare in the crisis situation, the cost is, and India still is a developing country. So whatever we want to do, whatever we want to achieve, ultimately we have to do in a very cost-effective manner. So the cost effectiveness or economy plays a very, very important role. So that is another C, what I feel. Coming to the 5 S's, one of the very important part about any leadership is like a self-starter or proactiveness. So he should be an initiator. And recently, let us say, if we have seen the movie of 83, now at that time there was no team meeting, but Kapil Dev, a young leader, started team meeting concept, and automatically that has impacted the team. और उन्होंने बोला कि हम लोग इधर आए हैं तो जीतना ही है, right? So and they were never won a single or only one match in the previous World Cup. So that indicates the leadership that he's a self-starter. He was a leader, he was setting example, making 175 runs, which actually the batsman should make, taking 5 wickets in one meeting, taking a great catch to win the World Cup of Richards. So all these are the examples what he has just because of proactiveness or self-starter. The another important point is the strategic thinking, because any leader has to think in a very, very strategic manner. And whatever the execution of action is there, this execution of action has to be excellent. So what we always, previously it was called as the total quality management or TQM. Today it is called as execution excellence. So whatever activity we do, how qualitatively we will do it, and we maintain that quality or execution excellence in each and every function or action what we do. The most important thing what has changed in the current situation is another S, and called as speed. And the speed of action or agility has become a tremendous part of now our decision-making process and any action what we are doing, right? Because we realized after COVID that it is not the test match or it is not a one-day international match, it is a 2020 match. So whatever we want to do, we have to do a shortest period of time. And during the speed, we have to also balance out quality of the action. So it has the leaders is very, very important that the leader should not lag behind. It should quickly take a decision. The another important S about leadership is self-development. Because I have done an MBA, let us say 10 years back, but it is not relevant today. Now, what kind of certification, what kind of programs you have done in the last 1 year? And what is in 2025, what is expected of leadership, but do you knowing today? So upskilling or reskilling is becoming very, very important. So leaders of whether they are in the political background or whether they are social background, whether they are teachers or whether they are in the all the business houses, it is very essential is that they have to be updated. Not only updated, but they should know what is going to happen in the 5 years. So the self-development is S, which is very, very important. And the last important S is obviously a stress management. And today it is a concept of emotional quotient. right? A leader should be physically fit, but apart from that, he should be emotionally fit, empathy because towards his peers, towards his juniors, and he should be emotionally sound. It is very important that the crises are going to come, challenges are going to come, but during this particular period of time, how to maintain the very serenity of the mind, and that fitness comes with the practice. So it is very important is that the leader has to do emotional audit. The leader also has to have got some hobby so that his self space is there. So I think reading a book or sculptures or doing art, anything, any hobby of spending 30 minutes a day, that will keep the leader fresh and fine. Adding humor. It is very important. The WhatsApp, I use WhatsApp for humor because whatever the jokes comes on the WhatsApp, whatever the pictures comes on the WhatsApp, which have got some humor, I keep it in some gallery so that whenever there's a time, we can just run through those jokes and the humor spreads out. And the stress management technique, there are so many techniques available. It may be a yoga, it may be meditation, it may be the simple, some small mantra, anything which is followed by any sect or any religion. There is no doubt about that. Keeping mind, fitness. And for that purpose also, I have written one very beautiful book called as Emo Zil in English as well as in Marathi language, which is one of the best seller. So I think, thank you, Halima. Their leadership has got so many angles, but the COVID has really changed some of the angles, which important angles I put forth. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you for sparing your valuable time. Before I proceed to the certification and the awards, let me just confess one thing, that my biggest gain out of this camp is, like, you know, when you reach to a position, the people are always there to appreciate you. And it's very difficult to know about your weaknesses, know about your deficiency. But as the activity of this challenge, 1 month challenge, we were supposed to ask our friends to tell us about our weaknesses, like 3 weaknesses and 3 strengths. First, I started asking 2-3 friends, and they all say, oh, how I can say tell your weakness. It is, no, there is no weakness at all like that. Then I told them that this is just an activity, and in the activity, I have to complete my task. Every day, we have to complete the task. Then one of my friend has sent me the 3 weaknesses, and then I realized that of course these weaknesses are with me, because mostly the people say the professional weakness, like the people say you are short tempered, people say you get angry very quickly, these type of things, that is professional things. But in our personal lives, the people who are closely watching us, so she has brought one weakness of mine, and then I realized that yes, this is true. She told me that you very quickly lose your friends, close friends, and the people around you, because you are not very much into contact with them. Then I realized that yes, my professional life is so much wide that my personal contacts go down, and that should not happen. As a good person and human being, I should maintain personal and professional, both the contacts and both the relationship. So I'm happy that because of this 1 month challenge, I came to know about my weakness, and now I'm trying to overcome that, and I'm trying to be a better person than before. Thank you very much, all of you, for participating in this wonderful camp. Now let me proceed to the certification. So congratulations to all the participants. First of all, let me invite Mr. Nara Subramaniam for the wonderful participation, wonderful contribution. He has played dual role. He has played the role of a mentor, as the role of a player, and we all have played dual roles. Thank you very much, Mr. Nara. It was wonderful to have you among us. Thank you very much. Now,
Thank you so much, Dr. Halima. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Rehana Abdullah. Your energy, your participation, your smile, your cooperation and support, we all are going to remember for longer period of time. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Rehana. Now, Dr. Atiya Rabbi, thank you very much for participating in this camp. And Atiya's last task she has accomplished yesterday. She was so keen. She said, no, I will complete that. And she has conducted an interview with Dr. Rashid Agwan. And she has submitted to me that this is the pending work that I have completed. So congratulations, Atiya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations, Anika Nargis.
Thank you, ma'am.
You were so cute throughout the camp. You know, I have not seen any such innocent, while so artistic person during the camp. God bless you always, Anika. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much, ma'am.
And now Mr. Zafar. Mr. Zafar is not present. He is in his office. Congratulations to Zafar. And congratulations to Muhammad Sadiq Aman. At times I had lots of discussion with Sadiq and it was really wonderful. When
Thank
you
you.
are able to change someone's mindset, that's really wonderful to have.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sadiq.
Thank you, sir.
And we are going to miss your poses, you know, with the nice quotations, with the nice thoughts, and you posing among them. It was really beautiful to see.
Thank you, sir.
Now, thank you, Firoza Doja, for being with us. You know, initially I was really irritated, but then finally I understood you. I thought that, okay, this was the circumstances that had made you maybe harsh or maybe little tough. But Firoza, you were an asset for the whole community of this lead house. Thank you very much. Thank you, Zainab. Zainab was like, I must say that Zainab is like a, क्या कहते हैं उसे, पानी की जो हल्की हल्की फुहार आती है ना, आबशार उसे कहते हैं, जैसे उसी की तरह Zainab is so polite, so soft, and at the same time when she speaks with lots of firmness and lots of conviction. Thank you, Zainab, for being with us. And thank you,
Thank you,
Zoina.
ma'am.
Welcome. Thank you, Zoina. She couldn't join. I think she is on the way going back home from the school. She has joined us from Dubai. And thank you very much for being with us. Thank you, Rahul. You have played a very crucial role. And you have given us the task how to purify our mind and how to declutter our mind, how to think positively about the money making so that we can be of beneficial for others. We can do lots of charities and help the people. Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity.
So Alka ma'am has given me also the certificate. Thank you very much, Alka ma'am, for giving me the certificate to participate in this camp. And finally, congratulations to Alka Chadda ma'am for being a mentor, for being a crucial key player in the whole 1 month camp. Thank you very much. God bless you. And always keep spreading your smile and your cheerfulness. And God bless you always. Thank you, everyone. May God bless you always. Now with this, we come to the end of today's program. Jitu ji has just joined us. May I request Jitu ji to kindly say a few words? Jitu ji? I think Mr. Jitu is not able to listen to us. Moinuddin Jamei Sahab, are you there? Moinuddin Sahab, are you there? Okay, so now let me invite my lovely teachers, those who are here and those who are very keen to watch the whole program. Any one of them can share their experiences. How was this journey, 1.5 hours journey? Any one of you, please. Yes, Ikra.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum, ma'am, and a very good evening to all of you. It's such an amazing program. I'm feeling very bad that why I was not a part of that. And as you said that we are going to have another program, maybe after some time. Please, ma'am, it's my request. I really want to be a part of this. As you all share your experiences, I'm feeling why I missed that. I really want to join that, ma'am. It's such an amazing program. Even I can't move anywhere in my house. I was just sitting and watching. Wow, these are the really amazing things they all are doing, and it's really inspiring. It's really inspiring for me, ma'am.
Thank you very much. And of course, all these who have participated in this camp are going to be the permanent member of this. I will share one link with them. There they have to just fill it and give their consent that they are going to be the they are going to the permanent lifelong member of LLB. And while others can join us, I will share another link for them later on whenever the things will be finalized. The tentative date is from 1st February. If somebody is interested, you can always contact me, and my phone number and my email ID, everything is available. You can contact me anytime on my WhatsApp. Once again, I am sharing my WhatsApp number. So in the chat box, my contact details are there. You can contact me anytime. Now these certificates will be shared with you, and the awards will be sent to your address. Those who are getting the awards, I hope that you all are going to like the award whenever you receive it. Thank you very much. Yes, Alka ma'am, over to you.
Yeah, so first and foremost, Ikra, you have to feel bad. You know, one thing I've realized. And
Yes,
the other thing is you're having that FOMO feeling of missing out. So that is what is going to keep you curious to join the next program.
Yes,
so
for sure. I'm really
the other thing that I want to
join.
say is when Dr. Ram was telling that all of us are looking so excited and so bright and so shining. So I want to say one thing. This lady, there's a lady, her name starts with Dr. H. Dr. Halima. She's like the sun, okay? She's like the sun, and she emits radiation, she emits brightness, she emits a shining to all the world around her. And that shine is coming to all of us in this room and wherever she goes. So thank you so much, Halima ma'am, for making this world a beautiful, wonderful, brighter, shining place, and for making us all shine. Thank you so much. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you very much, Alka ma'am. And then we are going to meet again, start another batch from 1st February. And I request each one of you to kindly spread the good messages, the positive messages all around, so that we can spread the happiness, joy, and we can bring the light to the lives of the people. So thank you very much. This is my humble request to each one of you. Thank you, Mahesh ji. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Nara ji. Thank you, Ikra. Thank you, Alka ma'am. Thank you, Rihana. Thank you, Anika. Thank you, Zana.
Thank you, Alisha. Thank you, Alisha.
Thank you, Sajid.
Great campaign.
Yes. Aisha. Thank you, Arif.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sadaf. Thank you, Atiya. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Sobia. Thank you, Moinuddin. Thank you, Alisha, the Q2. And thank you, Kritika. Kritika, thank you very much for joining us from Switzerland.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. It was a pleasure.
So with this, we come to the end, and we are the leaders. Please keep this in mind. And we should always take initiatives. Wherever there is anything going wrong, we have to stop it. And anything going good, we have to support it. And we have to cooperate that.
Can you take a picture now with all the hearts on?
Yes, please send your hearts to Alka ma'am.
Someone take a picture.
Can you send your hearts to Alka ma'am, everyone, so that I can click the picture? Yes. हाँ, महेश जी ढूंढ ही रहे हैं कि कहाँ पे हार्ट है. ये डॉक्टर को हार्ट मिलना बहुत मुश्किल होता है ना.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Take care.
Thank you all. Look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Sure. Soon we are going.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
you so much to all of you.
Thank you.